This was introduced by the University of Sydney School of Medicine, which involves 6 important steps. Coming on to the first step. The first step involves pre-class preparation, which actually includes the self-learning. In this pre-class preparation, certain teaching materials, certain study materials are pre-recorded video. These are shared, these are circulated among the students. So prior to the session, almost 1 week ahead of that, they are given these papers, they go through the papers, they come prepared in the class. In the next step comes the IRAT test, that means based on the study materials, based on the topic that is going to be discussed. 10 MCQs are given to them individually, they have to give the response and 10 minutes is allotted for them. After that, groups are formed among the students. Groups are formed and now 15 minutes is allotted for them and they have to appear in the same paper, which consists of 10 questions with 5 options. After that, earlier in the second stage, the students are responded individually. In the third stage, they are done in groups. So there might be somewhere where there is disagreement over the answers. Now, immediate feedback and clarification regarding those doubts, wherever there is disagreement, that is given by the facilitator, which helps them in learning. In the fifth step comes the actual clinical problems activity. Based on what they have learned, now doubts have been cleared, now they have to face the real life situation. In small groups, they have to do the activity, and finally comes the last stage where these groups, they have to summarize what they have learned in the form of take home messages. Coming on to the key components, the first one, very important, is carefully formed and managed teams. That means it is a mixture of diverse mix of students. So wherever there is friendship, if there is friendship among them, or some people who are coming from the same state, they will prepare a group. That is not done. So it should be like if somebody is coming from different states, so one from Bengal, one from Gujarat, one from Tamil Nadu, they will make a group. In that way, this group is formed. Next comes the frequent and timely feedback. The knowledge that frequent and timely feedback, which is given by the facilitator, that improves the knowledge acquisition, retention, and influences team development. The third point is about problem solving. The use of collective knowledge, clinical reasoning, skills, values, ethics, collaborative skill that helps in solving the complex situations that one faces in real life. And the final one is the student peer evaluation. It is a well-developed thing and there is provision for peer feedback. It's one of the important keys to success of this kind of teaching learning method. Like any teaching learning method,